Nah, just playing, y'all. Man, give me about 2 seconds, bro. Give me about 2 seconds, cause then we got to get on the road. Ah, man, I'm always late. My bad, y'all. I'm always late. I'm always on CP time. But things happen. It's part of life. But y'all already know. For the ones that don't know, it's your boy Rhino, aka the People's Choice. Don't know why? God just blessed me to be that one. All right. But anyways, man, like this. For the ones that don't know, I do these podcasts just to put everybody up on life. If you're a semi-pro football player, if you're an athlete, anything like that, if you're trying to start your own business, you're trying to get structure, guidelines for business, anything like that. I started these podcasts, just to help support people like that. So with that being said, there's one thing I definitely want to talk. Actually, matter of fact, before I even start talking about it, I want to tell everybody, hello, God bless, excuse me, I'm feeling chains all messed up, dang, for real. But look, yeah. So with that being said, dang, the chain is messed up for real. Oh Lord, this is embarrassing. My bad, y'all. I don't got no crew person, so there we go. And yeah, by the way, cause this is a podcast and I keep it live and I keep it real. But y'all see how I was just shaking and rattling them things? If your chain break, that shit fake. So take it back. Excuse my language. That thing is fake. So yeah, you should be able to jerk it, pull, do all that. You feel what I'm saying? And then not break. Like, yeah. So anyway, with that being said, getting back to it, man. How y'all doing as the people? You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? I pray y'all being blessed. I send blessings, I send love, I send peace to everybody and their families. May God cover y'all in the blood in Jesus' name. You know what I'm saying? For the ones that believe in that, I don't know, but that's what I believe in, and I just send my blessings in the blood of Jesus to y'all. Coronavirus is real. Hell, colds are real. Flu is real. Cancer is real. All that stuff. So I just send blessings and healings and prosperity to everybody and their families out there. So, one thing I want to discuss though, like on the real, and it's something that's not just. This is for athletes, but this is also just for people in life. Period. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand something. If you want to make it, you gotta push it. If you want to make it, you gotta push it. And the reason I'm saying that shit, all honesty, is because I be having people come to me talking about they want to do this, they want to do that, they want to play ball here, they want to play ball there, they want to see that person, they want to see that person, they want to go here, they want to visit there. But it's all to be taught. Like, for real, to be taught. Like, you know what I'm saying? And my thing is, why are you doing so much talking? Where the action at? Even when it comes to football as an athlete, I got so many people, oh man, I'm finna go play for this team. I want to play for that team. Oh man, I'm finna go here. Oh man, watch me do this season. But yet, you don't train, you don't work out. Every time you're taking a picture, you got your shirt off in the bathroom with your stick, your blicky, your glizzy, your Glock, whatever you want to call it, your so-called stack of money. Like, that's bad. Matter of fact, that's the one thing I'm tired of seeing as black men, Hispanic, Latino man. Stop showing this damn stacks of money, bruh. Oh, yeah, that shows you have money, but it don't show shit about credit and assets. Now, that's money. Pretty much, let me ask y'all, do y'all even know the definition of what credit is or what an asset is? You know what I'm saying? Learn that. Get on that. Showing stacks of money don't mean nothing. Because that's just a quick way for you to get robbed, or for you to even get robbed. Like, simple as that. What, because you got the stick? Like, okay, it ain't cocked, it ain't ready to be shot all the time. So, they can catch you slacking, lacking, blacking, flacking, dacking, whatever you want to call it. Then what? Like, seriously, get some credit, get some debit cards, credit cards, financial assets, financial plans, financial guidelines. Learn that stuff. Get that shit, man. Like, credit is money nowadays. Credit is the real money. You want to buy a house? You want to buy a crib? You want to buy a condo? You want to buy a car? You want to get a scat? You want the Hellcat? All that? You need credit, my boy. You need credit. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Stop showing all these stacks of money. Oh, let me flex the $100 bill. Like, for what? What is that doing? What is that doing? And I guarantee half of y'all, that's all y'all got. That's all y'all got. No assets, no credit. So what are you talking about? But yeah, that's something serious. Like especially for athletes. You know what I'm saying? In today's times, football's not guaranteed for nobody. Football's not promising nobody. So we gotta like do better with that, man. We gotta start investing in bank accounts. We say the man controls the bank account and takes this and that and that, but it's the man that's also giving you the money that y'all so-called flexing. So think about that. How the man's actually playing you. So he ain't playing you. He ain't playing you with the bank accounts. He playing you by making y'all think that so y'all can keep y'all cash. And then when you don't pay your taxes and you don't, finance properly and you in the plunder, now they got you under the government. Think about it. Yeah, I just gave y'all a little food for thought on that. So it's simple as that, man. Also, as well, what I want to talk about, I got some people coming. No, for real, man. I got some big time people coming. My boy, shout out to him, Enrique Crumbs. We gonna start podcasting together soon in the future. We gonna have that put together. We gonna have that planned out. We gonna have that done. So, y'all get different aspects of life. I got a few music artists I want to get on here. I got a few pro football players I want to get on here. I even got a few financial people to get on here to help y'all out. For all y'all Mr. Cash Flunders and all that, and all that stuff, I got some financial people on that to get on that can help y'all. You know what I'm saying? Properly teach you how to invest money, make money, even start your own business. You know what I'm saying? So it's things like that's coming. Big, bada boom, bada bam. But in today's discussion, I want to talk about, how can I say it? The slumpness, the misguidedness of this arena football stuff. I ain't gonna call no names, but I had a homeboy, he just shared some information with me about how, and with this being said, let me tell you, this dude got raw talent. I mean, this man has certified fire talent. When I say, I ain't even gonna say raw, he's raw, but this man can play. Played with him for the Southern Steam. Seen film, seen him in person and everything like that. And when I say this cat is ridiculous, he is ridiculous. 6'4", 250-pound DN and can play as a standout linebacker. You know what I'm saying? But he shared me some information about pretty much how he got cut from a pro team because he didn't play college ball. And y'all, I want to get y'all opinions. The ones, anybody that watching, when you watch this or whatever like that, tell me, how do you feel about that? In all honesty, do you feel like somebody who played college football would be better than somebody who did not play college football? Because, in my opinion, I feel like that's dead-ass wrong. Bull crap. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I've seen people who did not have a college scholarship try out for a college, actually make the college team stand out because they wasn't conformed to the the whole structure of high school football and this and that, and wasn't brainwashed on one way of playing, that they gave the coaches a new view and new style of football play. You know what I'm saying? And I've actually seen some people that play college football actually produce, be in the NFL. I've known people who did not play college football that's actually in the NFL. Perfect example, Delvin Breaux. I'm going to say it one more time. For all you semi-pro minor league football players who keep saying, oh, man, you can't make the NFL, semi-pro, this and that. I'm going to tell you simple like this. One more time. Delvin Breaux. Breaux. This man did not play a lick of college football. Broke his neck his senior year hitting the goalpost. Played semi-pro football. Played arena football and spent over 7 years with the New Orleans Saints. Yes, number 40 himself, the cornerback that everybody loved. No, this man did not play no college football. He was committed to LSU when he broke his neck. And guess what he did? He played semi-pro. Then he got to arena football. And guess what? Oh, y'all want to know what semi-pro league he played in? The GDFL. The GDFL, the same league that y'all be talking about. Oh, it's just a GDFL, IFL, all these leagues that y'all be talking about. Oh, when you ain't gonna get nowhere, it's just recreational. No, this man played in the GDFL, play arena football, and then play for the New Orleans Saints. So don't sit here and tell me that you can't make it to the NFL from semi-pro. Delvin Boulois. Look up the name, man. Get some motivation in y'all system, bro. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? This dude, not only did he make the team, but he started. Not only did he start, but he started for over 4 years. Oh, now let me also give y'all this. Sorry, he went arena football to the CFL. To the NFL. So he actually took the good path. A lot of y'all scared to go out of state. A lot of people be scared to go out of state, scared to maneuver to a new area because of what they used to. They feel like people gonna think they changed if they can't keep in contact. Oh well. You telling me you'd rather be real and keep it down with the city and all that than to manifest for your family, for a bigger future, better finances and all that? That's ridiculous, dude. Like seriously, that's ridiculous. That's not how I do it. Even with this podcast, it's new. Still trying to learn it. But I do this for the passion. I do this to let y'all know what's going on in the world. I do this for the love because at me as a football player, as an athlete, it get hard. Especially when you're a free agent. That's when life really hits, that you got to be a real person. You got to be a normal person. You know what I'm saying? Until you get blessed with that opportunity. And I've taken that upon it. And I've been told I always have a plan B. And I love my job, Longhorn Steakhouse. Shout out to him. Woo-hoo. And I love doing this podcast. I'm sorry I don't keep it consistent enough, but, life duties, which I will be more consistent. But, yeah, that's how it's simple as that, man. You got to learn to live life. T.I. and Rihanna said it best. Stop chasing that paper and live your life. The paper going to come. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, the paper going to come. Why chase it? Why are you chasing something that can be given to you? Just got to work for it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point in chasing paper. Chase your dreams and let the paper be the support. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That's how I feel about that part of the subject. Back to what I was saying. So this man told me that he did not make it, but let me tell you something. He broke the record for the one team he played for, Tampa Bay Tornadoes, being the first person to have, he broke the actual sack record pretty much. Let me say it like that. 5 sacks in one game. To me, that's ridiculous. You see that in the NFL. Hell, yes, you don't see that in the NFL. You see that rarely. 5 sacks in one game. People that's doing that are the technical. There we go. A lot of people that's doing it are a lot of X factors. You know what I'm saying? I said J.J. Watt. Look, man, J.J. Watt, he not even doing it. Like, he doing it, but come on, I meant to say his brother, T.J. Watt, just broke the sack record for the Steelers, 22.5. So for a man to have 5 sacks in one game, that is ridiculous, dude. That is very ridiculous. So, to me, I feel like college ball don't mean nothing. In all honesty, I seen when people fail playing from in a professional level from actually play college ball. Let me just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's because they couldn't readjust their playing system from that college level to a professional level. And to explain what I'm saying for people that don't get it, this is what I mean by football IQ. This is how you break down shit. To explain what I'm saying is pretty much like this. let's say you play for the University of Iowa, Utah State, right? And they're a powerhouse team. You get what I'm saying? That means linebackers downhill, running backs downhill thumpers. They go hardcore pound game, run. You know, they might pop pass a little bit, and hell, even their receivers are going to be big players. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean. So let's say you play for a powerhouse team, Iowa. That's a powerhouse team. You know what I'm saying? They're very big players. Alabama, powerhouse team. Speed powerhouse, actually. Because you got powerhouse and you have speed powerhouse. That means big, plunder, but yet they're fast. They're aggressive. They flow. Alabama's a speed powerhouse, but they're under the powerhouse powerhouse formality of football. University of Florida is under the speed formality of football. They're air raid. They're fast. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, let's say you play for powerhouse college and you get drafted or you sign as an undrafted free agent, right? And as you sign as an undrafted free agent, let's say you get signed to like the Rams. Let's say you get signed to the Seahawks. They're not powerhouse teams in the NFL on a professional level. Those are spread teams, air raid teams that have a run game. Now the issue with that as a college football player, and yes, shout out to my boy. What I'm explaining is how I feel to anybody that's new watching. I'm explaining how people don't really make it because they don't really have a whole college football background. And to me, that's bullcrap. Because I seen and I know a lot of people who's never played college football that is twice as good as a motherfucker that's on a professional level. Excuse my language, I'm sorry. That's twice as good as a person on a professional level. And to me, if you're judged based on football history instead of football statistics and football credentials, it's kind of biased because, as I was explaining, I've seen a lot of players who play college football who don't make it professionally because they can't readjust their playing style to the pro level. But if you never played college football, but you learn from college football, you learn from maybe semi-pro, minor league, sandlot, and you mix all that crap together, you have one hell of a player. You have a better player in someone who's raw talent than someone who's been formatted into a certain system. And to say that, he's not up to par, he's not better than so-and-so because he didn't play college football or he didn't play high school football, bullshit, bro. Because how do you know he didn't get trained by somebody that did? And that's somebody that did. That's like perfect example. You telling me that your 10-year-old son is better than this 10-year-old son? A 10-year-old son who ain't never played Pop Warner football but get trained by Deion Sanders is less talented than a 10-year-old who played Pop Warner football all his life and been trained by the so-called neighborhood champion coach. You seriously gonna tell me he's better? I'm sorry, nah. It's about knowledge and football IQ because Deion Sanders has been somewhere that this so-called coach ain't been. That's why he's still a damn Pop Warner coach. Deion Sanders didn't coach Pop Warner. He ain't do professional pro, but he didn't play so many years. He didn't talked to a lot of veterans, rookies, all that. He done sat in conferences. He done sat in podcasts. He done sat in interviews. That man got so much. So I would take my 10-year-old son who ain't never played a lick of Pop Warner football ever and send him to Deion Sanders who giving him the opportunity to learn something rather than say, no, man, because, it's Deion Sanders. But, this coach, he know what he doing. He know what he doing because this is what he coached. That's why he coaching that, because he ain't never elevate his mind to do something better. Because, unless you old and retired and that's what you love, I guarantee nobody's coaching Pop Warner just to be a Pop Warner coach. Sorry, no. So with that being said, it's the same thing with me what I feel with college football, even with high school football. Just because I know so many people that ain't never played. Me, a fucking example. Me, I ain't started playing high school football till the 10th grade, dude. I was a basketball player first. I ain't started playing football till the 10th grade. But look at me now. I've been recruited. I've been seen. I've been scouted. And hell, I done played on professional development teams and all that. But I ain't started playing till the 10th grade. You get what I'm saying? To me, I feel like that philosophy was created for a sound mind to get players, I guess to get players in the format of the structure of football, what the man thinks football is. And to me, if you really think about it, the raw ones in NFL, CFL, arena football, the X factors, Devin Hester, Patrick Willis, Ray Lewis, Dick Butkus, Lawrence Taylor, Ronnie Lott. These, if you ever notice, these niggas had no mental real structure. Like, these are all people who came from the street and lower backgrounds of life. These are people who they played college football, but if you look at their damn story, they had issues. They still was on the verge. They was still. I'm trying not to throw them under the bus like they sound like they were bad people, because Ray Lewis is far from a bad person. That's my favorite linebacker of all time, and you can't say nothing about that, man. They're like, So I'm not saying they're bad people, but when they was in college, they were knuckleheads still, and they didn't give a rat's. James Harrison, same way. But these are all X factors that made it pro in the NFL. And the only reason why they chose college was because that was the only route they had, or they would either be in the streets or dead. So to say, he's not going to make it because he ain't playing that bullshit, that's bull crap. It is BS. Basura. You feel what I'm saying? Purely, it is. Raw talent could be strategized, critiqued, structured, and everything. But you can't teach a whole dog new tricks sometimes. Like, for real, you can't teach a whole dog new tricks sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I support any person who's made it any kind of professional level and never played college football, because that is the hardest thing to do. One, because you got to freaking stay disciplined to yourself, to your family, to your life, to your mental state of mind, without having a coach, a real team, 24/7, an educational system, or even an actual facility to keep you binded, mounted, and molded into football and into life to prepare you. You doing that shit all on your own. When if you play high school football, didn't play college, or if you didn't play high school football and then went to college and tried out, kudos to you, because both of them is hard, dude. Because it all teaches you structure of football, and there's a lot of people out there who's playing pro ball and ain't really. Damn, they didn't really have that college football history. Even to the ones that went to college and ain't start. And when I say ain't start, don't give me that bull crap of, I ain't start, but if you look at my stats, nigga, you a second string, fool. You a third string, boy. You ain't start on offense or defense, but hell, you start on special team. You still got credentials and all that. No, I ain't talking about them type. I'm talking about, when I say ain't start, I mean your freshman, your sophomore, and damn near by your junior year, you fighting. You on the bench. Your jersey clean. You taking pictures, looking white crispy. But then your senior year, you dogged it out and made something. Or 2 years, you getting burnt out, blowed up. But then your junior year, you come and thug it out. Senior, you come and thug it out. Kudos to you. You never played college ball. Kudos to you. If you did not play high school football and made it professionally, damn, kudos to you, man. Because there's a lot of them that play college football, play high school football, play Pop Warner football, and is on a professional level and fed with a silver spoon, ain't make it, or hell, they let it get to their head, and all of a sudden you looking like, well, damn, bro, that could be me. I'm way better than they. You know why? Because of the hunger, the sufferings, the pain. Those things is what makes somebody great. Ray Lewis said it best. On the other side of pain is success. And it's not just physical pain, mental pain, workout pain. When you put your body through them curls, and you curling and you benching and you sitting there and you hip flexing, you thrusting and you feeling and you getting sore, that pain, just know when it's done, the success is that bodily structure, that six pack, that explosion, that bang, that clap, them strong fingers as a receiver, them big as a running back. You get what I'm saying? That's what it means. When you hungry at night and shit, you only got $10, $12 to your bank account. You don't get paid for another 2 weeks because you didn't bought the diapers, you didn't paid the car note, car insurance, rent, and all that, and now you sitting hungry, but your kids is eating, and you knowing that pain, but your kids got to make it first. But you sitting there and you say, F it, I'm finna go to the gym and put in work. I'm finna go for a run. Or I eat this and let them have that. And I curb my appetite. After that pain, just knowing the success is that your kids ain't starving. They gonna look at you and say, mommy, daddy was a mother, father, and then mommy and the daddy. They gonna look and say, well, I never was hungry. And you can never sound like a bad parent. Just know always on the other side of pain, folks, is success. Just know that if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And that ain't just as an athlete. That's period, point blank. Money, finances, cars, religious, anything you think of, man. That's what it comes down to it. You get what I'm saying? So just keep focused on what you doing. Keep your heart strong, your mind sound, and an open heart. Because, in all honesty, the ones that's getting it out the mud, them the ones that got a story to tell, them the ones that change people's lives and change their own lives. So, like my quote say, be a blessing, see a blessing. That's exactly what it is when you're getting out the mud. Sometimes when you sacrifice, God see that and he blesses you. Or sometimes even when you sacrifice, you never know. It may be something you didn't even need. You miss on the opportunity, maybe something you ain't need. Don't always think like being slump is a bad thing. Like right now, my girlfriend is at work. I'm off today. I worked out this morning, trained my body, did what I had to do. I just finished eating. And sometimes I'll be saying like, well, what can I do? Like, let me go chill with this person. Let me go see this person. Nah. When God puts you by yourself, simple as this. Just take it as that. He's putting you by yourself. So you better take hold of it. Take heed to it. Pray, read your word, do whatever. That's what it's all about, man. Like, that's how you keep yourself strong. That's how you keep yourself sound. That's how you keep yourself going. When you can become one with yourself, keep peace within yourself, and keep yourself going, that's a real person. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like being lonely. A lot of people don't like being by themselves. A lot of people feel like me time is spending money on thyself. People feel like me time is only, doing something that you like. Nah, sometimes me time is he time. And we need that he time because he is us and he is thou and he is everything. You get what I'm saying? And he is me, and he is you, he is her, he is your wife, your kids, and all that. And when I say he, I mean God. So sometimes our me time is he time. Simple as that. So remember that. All the people out there that never made it on a college success rate, all the people that never made it on a high school success rate, God loves you. He saw that hurt. He saw that pain, and now he's blessing you with something great. Keep pushing. Don't think because you ain't played high school football and was the next Devin Hester, Ray Lewis, pop, poop, hoop, whatever story, that you ain't a story yourself. Don't think because your college football career was not at the University of Florida, Alabama, Clemson, Utah, Toledo, with all these big time schools that you feel like is that school to go to. Don't think that you ain't a superstar. Don't think that your college was wasted. Sometimes college is a burden to your. Sometimes simple as that. Sometimes college is a burden to yourself. Not everybody's meant for school. You feel what I'm saying? Not everybody's meant for school, man. So if you can get a little bit of education under your belt, get that. But if you feel like you can take a better route with football, then do that. Do that. Like, dead serious. Do that, my boy. Do that. I'm sorry, but there's a lot, like I'm explaining to everybody that's watching. Just because you ain't play college football don't mean that you're not better. And listen to this closely. Just because you did not play high school or college football does not mean you are not better than the next man that did. Because I know a lot of people, I'm going to say his name one more time. Delvin Breaux, starting cornerback for the New Orleans Saints, number 40. If y'all remember that man from 2000, I believe 2008 or 9. Give me a thumbs up if you remember, if you're watching. 2009 all the way to 2000, I think 16, 17, just recently. He was a starting corner, number 40. Like I said, this man did not play no college football whatsoever. He was an LSU commit that broke his neck on the goalpost his senior year of high school. Broke his neck. Did not play no college football whatsoever. Guess what, y'all? Because I see some people that's watching that's played in this mother freaking league. This man played in the GDFL. Yes, the Gridiron Development Football League. Played arena football. Then went to the CFL and played over 7 years for the New Orleans Saints. I'm going to repeat that one more freaking time. He played in the Gridiron Development Football League, the GDFL. The same one I played in, the same one a lot of you out there play in now to this day. Or played against some teams that's playing in it. Then he played arena football. Then he went to the CFL. You see, he took each step that he knew he needed to take. That man, they say, well, see, I'm going to stay in my city because I don't want to be out there and I don't know what's going on and this and that. No, that man say, hey, for me to make it, I got to get out. So I'm finna go to the CFL from arena. Then from the CFL, or hell, it don't got to be CFL, overseas, man. European Football League, German Football League, Japanese Football League, China Football League. All these are still getting scouted by the NFL if that is your route. If your route is just to end at overseas, take that and run and pound it till your legs can't go no more. But don't think that a history is going to change, because it ain't. What's going to change is your future. Your history is your history. And I respect anybody like that. I know a few people. I spoke to a man today and that's why I'm talking about this now, because the man I spoke to, I did not know. I thought this man had college credentials from the way that he played. Now, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a thumper. I'm a headhunting linebacker. I can cover it all. And I give credit to anybody. So when I say this man fire, when I say this man is fire, him and his brother. His brother's another linebacker. He's a DN linebacker. His brother's another linebacker. Both just got signed professionally to arena football. But this man here specifically, as a DN, is doing NFL shit with no college credentials, bro. My man just told me today he ain't play college ball, and I was like, wait, what? You ain't do what? I was shocked to hell. He ain't play college. I'm gonna get you out of face one more time. Damn, boy. You whacking, smacking, and flacking motherfuckers, sacking, and you ain't play college ball? But I know motherfuckers who spent 4 years at the University of Florida, 4 years at the University of Alabama, 4 years at Toledo, 4 years at Hawaii, 4 years at Marshall, 4 years at all these colleges, and still ain't made nothing out of them on a professional level because they could not formate or revenue themselves to be better on a professional level. They couldn't cut it. But I seen this man, like the way this dude play is so fire. Cause when you his highlights, you're gonna be seeing him dancing on the line or whatever like that. And everything that had his style and everything, is what you see in college pro football. Even his size, 6'4", 250. 6'4", 250 pounds, and this man ain't play no college ball. But I seen this man come out, bah, give me that. And this ain't just no, oh, that's raw talent. No, I seen this man use technique before. I've seen him like real deal rip under a motherfucker at 6'4" and get the sack. I done seen his, matter of fact, I'm saying seen, I'll tell you the one play when we played for the Southern Steam. Me and his brother come off the line. Boom, boom. We rush, boom. We hit the quarterback. I'm thinking, right, this is my story, because that's what I thought happened. I'm thinking it was me and his brother. Just, I look up, because I felt something like press me back when I hit the quarterback, and I'm like, damn. And I look up, and it's both of them. This was the crazy part about it. His brother's smaller than him. His brother's an actual linebacker size. He is a defensive end size, but he was at linebacker, and me and his brother was at DN. So for somebody twice as big as us to be standing up, come on the blitz along with us, and we all smacked around like the quarterback at the same time. But God, boy, listen, I'm used to doing that shit by myself. But to have two more other people do that, play like you, play the way you play, I'm impressed, man. Listen, I don't see a lot of people, even with Soul, I can even say this, I don't see a lot of people who did not play like college football even be successful as well, because they did not want to learn the proper, I'm just used to playing high play, or I'm this kind of player, or I'm this. You're what? Bro, I can tell you ain't never played no college football. But if you're willing to sit down, learn, study, work out every day without a coach being in your face, without a piece of paper in your face saying this is what you got to do at this time. My boy. Shout out to that boy. Because you got to see it through, my boy. You got to see it through. You putting in all that work, you got to see it through. For real. Simple as that. Don't stop the grind. Don't stop your Grizzly. Do not stop your Grizzly. Because, dang, that's a story to tell. And to even refer to that, I'll tell y'all a lot about my story. A lot of people think I show my body a lot and all that stuff because, I'm, in shape and all that. And they think it's like conceited or he's super confident and that. That's not the reason why at all. To keep it real with you, the reason why I'm so proud of my body and the way I look and the way I act about it is because, one, I grew up, I say it something like this. I grew up with one of the worst hygienes you could ever say. I was always overweight, obese in scientific layman terms. I was obese growing up. In elementary and middle school, I was already wearing grown man husky size clothes. By the time I got to high school, I filled out my body weight. Tough to say, but yeah. I came in as a freshman in high school, 5'10", 275 pounds. Out of shape, out of weight, not even playing. I was out of shape, but I was athletic. I've always been athletic because of basketball. But I was more of a shooter. I shoot your lights out. 7 for 10, 3 for 10. I said to you, 7 for 10, missing 3, 8 for 10, 9 for 10. This has been recorded in 3-point shootouts, in practices, games, everything. Tournaments and all. I'm a basketball player. I love basketball. But football revenued my life. It changed me. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, the reason why I am because I grew up that way. When I got to high school, I started playing high school football, wrestled, track, and I filled out my weight, but I wasn't as toned or as muscular as I am today. I was always big. From the time I was in elementary till my second year of college football, I've always averaged over 250 pounds. Even with wrestling, I was heavyweight. When I got to college, my freshman year, I did not play football. I was at a community college. I was 305 pounds. I say that, but it was actually 309. I never wanted to tell nobody I hit 310. So I keep it real. I was 309.6 pounds. Yes. Defensive tackle. I started playing flag football with my older brother in student government. So yes. With that, at 309, close to 310 pounds, I had 6 interceptions at middle linebacker. And this is flag football, people. I know a lot of y'all, oh, that's flag, that ain't hitting. Let me tell y'all something right now. If you ever want to learn how to cover as a real football player, if you ever want to learn how to test your speed or get faster, if you ever want to learn how to move your hips, and I'm going to sell this like it's a commercial, people. If you ever want to learn how to move your hips, if you ever want to learn how to get faster, if you ever want to learn how to actually be mobile and not be a couch potato, play flag football. Thank you. And the reason why I say that, no, but real, the reason why I say that is because in flag football, you going against all kind of people. You go against short, fast people, short, slow people, big, fast people, big, tall, slow people. You go against basketball players. You go against people that can jump, people that shifty. So it teaches the concept of all kinds of covering, hip movements and all, hip movement and everything. So me playing flag actually made me a better athlete. 309 pounds at linebacker, 6 interceptions, and 3 of them for touchdowns. That's at 309 pounds. So then that's when I started realizing what a linebacker was. And I was like, well, I want to do this for tackle. I want to play this position for tackle. And that's when I actually started learning who, I knew who Ray Lewis was, but we didn't, Ray Lewis wasn't the big time person in my city. This was crazy. I'm from Miami, Florida. A lot of people went from my high school, coaches, players, big time figures, all that stuff. All that University of Miami. But y'all want to know a secret? The NFL produces so many players from colleges that's how you learn who they are. But this is why I say that, because everybody, when you think of the U, who you think of? Warren Sapp, The Rock. Yes, Dwayne The Rock Johnson played for University of Miami as a defensive end, by the way. If you didn't, I know that. Warren Sapp, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You think of Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Clinton Porter, Sean Taylor, Jonathan Vilma, all these people, John Beeson. You think of all these people, right? But you wanna know what's crazy? In my city, in my neighborhood, Florida City, Homestead area, and all that, that ain't who names ring bells from the University of Miami. It was Michael Barrow and Sean Taylor. And Michael Barrow are the names that ring bells from Homestead, Florida City area from the University of Miami. All them other players, Jonathan Vilma, Ray Lewis and all that, that's University of Miami history. That's University of Miami love. But for Dade County, Homestead, what we throw up, that's for Sean Taylor. That's for Michael Barrow and Antrell Road. Because those are our city foundation. Those are the people that went to the University of Miami and put on for us. You get what I'm saying? So, growing up, when I was thinking linebackers and I was like, oh man, I want to play linebacker and all that. That's why I really understand who Ray Lewis was. And what even made me fall in love with is because I found out he played for the University of Miami. And I found out he was a middle linebacker. So I started watching Ray Lewis, learning what he do. Patrick Willis, James Harrison. That's what scolded me out to the linebacker. How Ray Lewis was. I was trying to be how James Harrison was. I was trying to be how Patrick Willis was, not understanding that they had that different kind of structure. I didn't play college football. I walked on it. I tried out for the University of Florida, made the team, not even going to school yet, prep academy. But you know what I'm saying? So that being said, I darn sure wasn't finna even test it. I decided to take the junior college route. Went to 2 prep academies. One, even if you Google the name, if you Google the name, it is labeled the school that gets paid to lose. And I didn't even know that. So I left. A lot of people don't know. I quit college football. Yeah. If anybody know me, y'all know I'm the one person that spent years on top of years trying to play college football. And when I finally got there, I didn't quit because, we were losing, because the players, is what changes the game. You know what I'm saying? From the coaches to the players, will change the game. No, I left because I found out that this team was actually getting paid to lose. And how do you get paid to lose? By going against teams that are nowhere near founded on your level. So with that being said, how I mean by that is, if you're a junior college football team, why are you playing against Division I and Division II championship schools? You get what I'm saying? Oh, why? Because $56,000, $60,000, $75,000. That says a lot, ain't it? Yeah. But anyways, moving on. I took that route. I didn't even get to play. I signed the contract, everything. 3 weeks before, 3 weeks in the OTAs of camp. So as soon as we about to head out there for the season to start, not the coach, but the owner of the organization writes and dismisses the team on Facebook. Nebraska Kearney Hawks. Dismiss the team on Facebook, didn't call nobody, didn't write nobody personally, no nothing. He wrote a long love letter to the Facebook page and pretty much explained how he was dismissing the organization. So yeah, there goes my first pro contract, right down the drain. After that, signed with a professional development arena football team, the Atlanta Furious. Unfortunately, I broke my foot. Actually, my toe. Broke my toe. Got flipped out of a convertible. My own fault. Sitting presidential. Got flipped out. Broke my toe. There goes my professional career. After that, played semi-pro for the Metro Atlanta Horsemen in Atlanta, Georgia. Played with the North Georgia Cardinals in Calhoun, Georgia. Played with Dalton Danger way before those two teams in Dalton, Georgia. In those times, I took to manifest my skills, because when I played for the Stingrays in Gainesville, Florida, I was raw talent. I ain't gonna say I was scared to hit. I just didn't know how. I didn't know how to hit. I don't give a shit what nobody says, but being a defensive tackle and a DN and tackling and being a linebacker tackling is two totally different things. D tackles and D ends are right there. And y'all are longer. So your leap and your length is how you get your tackles. You get what I'm saying? As a linebacker, we're pursuing and we have to actually craft and mold our bodies into a format or structure to actually make a tackle. Because if we just leap out, we're going to eat some grass. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. Coming full speed and trying to do a structured tackle is a lot harder than actually, coming off the line and your running back be right there. Not saying that DN and D line ain't hard. I mean, it's easy because I didn't play. I didn't say almost. I played every position. In my whole football career, I played every position on defense. I've been a cornerback. I've been a defensive tackle. I've been a defensive end. I've been an outside linebacker. Weak side and strong side. I played middle linebacker. I played strong safety. I played free safety. I played it all, bro. And to me, the hardest one is D tackle and DN because, even though y'all right there to play, y'all vision is more obscured and blurred out the way because of the lineman. Y'all got to get off. Y'all engaging first, then got to find the play. We getting the play. Y'all are helping us linebackers and DBs mold out the play, pretty much. If y'all don't do y'all part, we can't do our part. If y'all can't get a hand off the offensive lineman and actually shift him to get the gap proper, we get stuck in traffic. Linebacker gets stuck in traffic, that's up to the DB. DB got to come for a run stop. Now what? That leave receiver open if it's a damn play action. Or if it is a run, and y'all know DBs sometimes ain't the best tackle unless he a real thumper, that's a touchdown. That's 6. I'm sorry. If you got If you got an ankle tackling ass DB on a 1-on-1 open field and your linebackers and your D-line ain't nowhere around, that's most likely a 6, bro. Unless he's one of them like Evan Abram type safeties where his ankle tackle flip you all up in the air. But other than that, that's usually 6. So I give that kudos to them D linemen, but that shit is not easy, but it ain't easy. So with that being said, like when I transitioned and I lost my weight and I started learning the football IQ, especially from the Stingrays, because I played DN and outside linebacker, middle linebacker for the Stingrays. I was 260, 250, 240 when I played for the Team Florida Stingrays in the GDFL. GDFL, yes. That shit was crazy. Like, it was new to me. I ain't know. I didn't know how to tackle. I wasn't scared to tackle y'all. Cause once I started learning how to tackle, everybody kept, all right, Rhino, calm down. You just want to go out there and hit everything. Yeah. Y'all said I was scared, and it wasn't that. Y'all don't think I know what I'm doing. It wasn't that. No, I mean, I didn't know what I was doing. That's what it was. Y'all thought I was scared, but it was I didn't know what I was doing. Didn't really, as a D tackle in high school, you're not looking at plays. You're not getting the whole play. You getting gaps called. You know what I'm saying? Even on the college level, you getting the whole play, but you're not really getting the whole play. You're getting gap calls. So it can be Black Hawk, CY squared. First of all, Black Hawk is for the DBs to know that Black Hawk is probably cover 1, 2, or 3. CY squared is for the linebackers. You get what I'm saying? So that might be, CY squared just might be, cover 2, but with a spot. That just may be they turn for that. So where do you hear anything for the D linemen? Right. Ain't none. Unless it's a play for the D linemen, which you might call, you might say Black Hawk pinch right, or Black Hawk wedge left. Now that's letting the D lineman know wedge the gap, or pinch, or you might say over sky overload. So that letting the D lineman know all shift to the left. That's about it as a D lineman. That's all you're gonna get. You ain't gonna be getting the old Black Hawk CY square, A gap, B gap. You know what I'm saying? Pinch wedge down. No, you're not finna get all that. Your ass better know in Black Hawk cover 4. That means we going deep. So god damn it, I gotta follow my gap. D linemen know they gaps based off where they positioned at on the D line. So that's all real mental. So when I learned that, when I had to transition from a D lineman to a linebacker, that was a hard process for me. So a lot of coaches was like, we're gonna throw him back on D line. A lot of people don't know I transitioned from DN to linebacker, DN to linebacker, because they did not think that I was able to maneuver and this and that. But I had to show them. Especially in 2019 when I played for the North Georgia Cardinals, I had 56 tackles in like 4 or 5 games, dude. You do that. You do the math. 56 tackles, dude. People are getting out in 8 games. Some linebackers are only averaging 75 tackles in the season. 60 tackles on the season. 80 tackles. The ones that get 80, 90, 100 plus tackles on the season, those are what you call all-star linebackers, dude. That's not just something you do. I just average 80 to 90 tackles. No, dude, that means you're flying to the ball. So for a linebacker to have 56 in 4 or 5 games, you do the math. I was averaging 9 to 13 tackles per game, and I had like anywhere between 3 to 6 tackles for loss per game. And that was at middle linebacker in a 5-2 defense. So, I had to really learn, dude. I had to learn that crap. I had to really learn that linebacker spot, boy. That thing ain't nothing to play with. That D-line, them trenches, I love the trenches, but listen, if people don't understand, but if trenches get serious, boy, you got to be a dog to be in them trenches, man. And I'm sorry, just you don't gotta be 6'6", 280, 290, 6'4", 290, 250, and all that. You can be 5'11", 190, 6 feet, 250, 6'4", 270, 6'4", 200. Them trenches is a mental thing. Because I done seen people that's smaller than my damn mustache play bigger than my shoulders. You feel what I'm saying? I done seen people that's I'm 6'1", almost 6'2", and I'm 220. And I done got the best of it with licks of people have my side. With people that's like 5'8", 190, coming. Wow. They coming. They don't care. They looking at it because you big, bro. So I gotta come to you. And I love it. That's why I respect somebody that's smaller with that thumper more than the big person with that thumper. When you big, you somebody my size, you supposed to be thumping. What the hell are you talking about? You're supposed to do that. Your body is physically altered to do that. But when you're small and compact, or you're lean and small, and you come and you just, blah, or even on offense, receivers too. I love to see them little small receivers. They get the ball. And I ain't talking about just shaking. They come through, bah, they spin off that person, bah, they hit that person, bah, they get off me. Then they break and show you that speed. Oh, I love it, because you be like, what? Because a lot of people mentally, they like, oh, man, I want to smack him. He too small for to smack him. No, they don't be like that sometimes. So them trenches, that's why I say them trenches is a mental thing, man. Them trenches, them dog shit. So anybody that's in the trenches, all that stuff, boy, kudos to you. Because now I'm learning. So now, like, even though when I step on the football field, because I'm playing with the Orlando Americans, and even when I get out there now, but when I say the game is so easy, I mean, not easy like everybody's peon. I mean, when you actually have a football IQ, when you actually know what your position is supposed to do, when you actually have plays to run, and you've actually practiced those plays in the structure, dang. And you ain't scared to hit. You ain't scared to catch. You ain't scared to run the ball. You ain't scared to throw. That's a fierce person, boy. That what make people different. That's what make athletes different from NFL, CFL, pro, college, high school. That mindset of what they want to do. Simple as that, my G. That mindset, bro. It's the mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come out there and you saying, oh, this team ain't finna beat me. That's why everybody love Ray Lewis. I just sat and watched the little podcast, then I'm finna get off because, you know, time is money. And be honest, I don't want to keep this prolonged and blur it out because there's so much things to talk about, but yet you gotta always have structure. And when you're trying to build some structure and you're trying to make money, then you gotta have a timely manner of things, and you gotta show people that you know how to do things properly. So I'm gonna explain this, and then I'm gonna give the blessings. People love Ray Lewis. People love Lawrence Taylor. People love players like Troy Polamalu, Lawrence Timmons, them type of dudes, because when they got on the field or even off the field, their presence was different, man. And it wasn't different for them. It bettered the team. They came with their own flavor to better the team. You get what I'm saying? Like, people look at them and be like, yeah. That even me, and I'm not boosting my own ego, but when I step on the field, bro, I step with some energy because I want my teammates to have that same energy. Because when we have that same energy, we're going to have the same vibe. And when we have the same vibe, we're going to have the same unity. When you have the same unity, you play the same. Different positions, but same play style. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be in sync with each other. So that's why a lot of teams lose, because they know the game going to be boring. They think the team going to be easy, so they play to a peon level, and now they done make the game hard. But me, nah, I come with, you gotta come with the energy. Even if it's boring, you make it fun. Make the game live. I don't care if you beating the team 46-0. Stay hyped. Because once you lay down, that's when it's a wrap. So y'all keep that in mind. Remember that stuff, man. Remember this. 5 things. 5 things to remember. Not playing, like, if you did not play high school or college football, that does not mean that your career is over. Trust me. Stay on that path. Stay righteous to yourself. Stay true to yourself. Stay disciplined, dedicated, grind, and watch the manifestation. Watch the manifestation. Watch the manifestation. Swine flu, that flu, his flu. All that stuff is real. Stay committed and stay true to your health. If you're a religious person, remember, next to godliness is cleanliness. How can you be close to God and keep yourself pure if you're in a dirty mindset, if you're in a dirty area, if you're in a dirty state of, like, anything? So stay true to your health. 3rd thing, y'all remember, always be a blessing to somebody. And blessings don't always mean money, man. Mentally, physically, spiritually, be a blessing. The 4th thing, I said 4th, right? I meant the 2nd. Sorry. The 4th thing I want y'all to remember, if you got a business, if you're an athlete, if you got anything to promote, this is where you do it at. My podcast is here for y'all, not for me. My podcast is here for y'all. So anybody that got anything to say, anything to express, if you want to talk business, talk social networking, talking physical networking, jump on the podcast. Get in tune. Get on. I got a lot of people that want to hear the voice. I got a lot of people that want to see the structure. So remember that. Also as well, last but not least, keep God first, damn it. Seriously. What's wrong with y'all, man? Keep God first. I don't give a crap who. If a gangbanger on 5th Ave, on 66th Street, a north side crip, a front side blood, a right, a long left, or whatever you want to call it, blue, green, purple, orange, if they can sit there and gangbang, shoot somebody, do whatever, and still thank God, why can't we? And I'm not saying that they're different than anybody, but I'm saying people like gangbangers, street people, they do some shicey stuff. And they still thank God. They still know who God is. They still put God first. So us in the world as athletes, as parents, as teachers, as anything, keep God first. Stay prayed up. When you wake up in the morning, pray. A prayer is not always, it ain't falling to your knees all the time. It ain't got to be 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes and all that. Prayer is really talking to God. Open up your heart and talking to God. And no, you cannot do that if you're in the car with the music blasting, or if you're in public standing to the next man that's literally a foot from you talking his behind off. That's what I call deep people. You're being too deep, bro. All right? No. Talk to God in your own time, your personal time. Even if you walking, people don't got to hear when you talk to God. Talk to God, keep him first. When you keep him first, you keep structure in your life. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Stay blessed. Follow me on YouTube, Heavy Hitters Association, or youtube.com, SB as in boy. You feel me? Savage Boy Rhino, SB Rhino 52. You get what I'm saying? Follow me. I got content up there already. Learn, listen to it, man. We talk about some real stuff in them podcasts. I got coaches, players already on there. I'm finna get, like I said, I got some music artists I'm finna get on. I got some more professional athletes I'm finna get on here. I got some movie artists, some directors, everything I'm finna get on these. I'm gonna keep it flowing because I see y'all be watching and y'all loving it, man. So with that being said, God bless. Stay prayed up. Keep the flavor. Whatever you rocking, rock it and keep rocking it till your wheels fall off, man. Because guess what? Only person to judge you and the only person that can stop you is him. I love y'all. I'm Rhino the People's Choice. This is Heavy Hitters Podcast. Adios.